And now the stage is set for the final of the men's 400 metres. This will round off an incredible night in Doha. The dance music is pumping and the crowd are ready.
Representing Jamaica,
on the inside, won the London and Birmingham Diamond Leagues. Akeem Bloomfield at 21, one of the youngest in the race.
Also for Jamaica,
Pan American silver medalist this year, Demish Gay. He's second from the inside. Two Jamaicans in the race.
In lane 4, the 2017
in 4, the brilliant Bahamian. He got a silver 2 years ago. He is in the form of his life. But so too is the man in lane 5, the 7th fastest man in history, Fred Kerley, US champion. Can he deliver on the promise he's shown all season? Another Caribbean island represented in this final, Trinidad and Tobago, Machel Cedinho, just missed the medal in Rio, lifetime best 44.01. What a story for the Grenadian in lane 7. His mother has passed away this year. He's been bedridden with Graves' disease. The former world champion, Karani James, is back. What a story it would be if he could get on the podium.
In lane 8, the 2019
the Colombian, the youngest man in the field, Anthony Jose Zambrano, needed a national record in the semis to make the final. And here he is, biggest race of his life. On the outside, the 800-metre specialist who's also run 44.21 over the one lap, Emmanuel Correa. Could he edge close to a 27-year-old Kenyan national record? Bloomfield, Gay, Gardiner, Kerley, Cedinho, James, Zambrano, Correa. One American, one South American, one African, 5 proud Caribbean islanders. In less than 1 minute, one of these men will make the long journey home as the reigning world champion over 400 metres. A truly historic night here in the Khalifa International Stadium is about to finish with a flourish.
Sir?
Box for Gardiner in lane 3, the Bahamian. Kerley's outside him and he's made a good start, the American. It's pretty even at the moment. Karani James coming up onto the shoulder of Zambrano, the 21-year-old Colombian. Fred Kerley trying to pull away from Gardiner, but the Bahamian has got a massive stride. James has got Cedinho trying to close him down. This could be a great finish. It's tight. Cedinho and Trinidad. Karani James with a slight edge. And now Gardiner on the inside. Stephen Gardiner trying to become the first Bahamian to win this title since 2001. It's quick. It's very quick. Gardiner takes the title. What a comeback on the outside from Zambrano. The 21-year-old finished like a steam train. And this time, Fred Kerley was run out of it. 43.48. That is one of the fastest times we've ever seen. History is made for the Bahamian. It's a huge, huge national record. It's a Commonwealth record. and he upgrades his silver from 2 years ago to gold here tonight. He took it steady for the first 200, and when he responded, nobody had an answer. Zambrano, unbelievable in lane 8, coming back from nowhere for the silver, and it meant that the fastest man in the field had to settle for the bronze.
That was a really, really well-paced run there from Gardiner. These 400 metres hurt, no wonder he sat down. But it was around about 150 metres to go. This is where he really came into his own. It was anyone's race until this point, but coming into that last 100 metres, Gardiner had 2 metres and he just extended it. We can see Kerley James there. He's going backwards at this point. And it was quite a convincing win in the end for Gardiner. Really nice technician. Keeps his core nice and strong. Really floaty athlete, and just a really, really well-judged race there for Gardiner. He's knocked off 0.4 of a second from his personal best and national record.
That was the 6th fastest time we have ever seen over 400 metres. And he became the first Bahamian champion since 2001. What a win and what a run. To come home ahead of the 7th fastest athlete in history with a new area record is absolutely amazing. Gardiner has delivered once again.
Well, he looked so robotic when he ran. You just wouldn't see any difference in his face. He looked really cool, really reminiscent of NASA yesterday in the women's 400 metres. But the pain came across his face as soon as he crossed the line. But you know, you can cope with that pain. You're the world champion. You've got that bragging rights for 2 years. Absolutely fantastic run from Gardiner there.
What a way for the evening to finish. Stephen Gardiner with the 6th fastest time in history. Zambrano with a new area record. And Fred Kerley had to settle for the bronze. Demish Gay, by the way, in 4th, a new lifetime best for him.
Well, he's hot, isn't he? Putting water over his head. Oh, no one wants to do the 400 metres. It's kind of the event, if ever you're in school or college, you know, and your coach asks for members of the 4x4. I always think the 400 metres picks you. You don't try to start off as a 400 metre runner. A lot of these athletes work their way up. Maybe some of them have been middle distance runners, some over 100s and 200s, and they find their way there. Fred Kerley will be disappointed. He went into that race ranked 2nd in the world this year. Michael Norman from the US didn't make that final, so he was the fastest going into that this evening. Absolutely fantastic silver medal there from Zambrano. We wouldn't have expected him to feature as one of the medalists. Taking his shoes off there, tying them together, checking he doesn't lose any. Yeah, an absolutely fantastic race.
Off the bend, Kerley James was in a good position, so too Kerley. Cedinho had run a good bend, but do you know what? He's kind of wrestled with injuries a bit, Stephen Gardiner. He's got the most extraordinary physique. Tiny waist and huge shoulders, and when he gets it right, he's absolutely brilliant. Watch Zambrano, 2nd from the left, the youngest in the race. What a talent he is going to be moving forward. Gardiner was just electric. I had a funny feeling he was going to run very fast. I just didn't know whether he'd have quite enough to beat Kerley if Kerley had replicated the 43.64 that he produced at the US Championships. But even that wouldn't have been fast enough. It was a beautifully, beautifully executed race because he was cautious down that 2nd 100 metres, and that's why he's still pulling away from everybody come the end.
I love these scenes, the last 50 metres or so of the 400 metres. It's the man killer event, and pacing and strategy are so important. But he did. I watched him from that start, and I actually thought, oh, Gardiner's not gone off here. But look how fast he's still running through that last quarter of the race. And really significant is his momentum is still going all the way through the line. 10 metres after the line, he's still accelerating, he's not decelerating. Most athletes running the 400 metres are searching for the line, and Gardiner didn't need to do that. Well, he might have looked smooth and relaxed on the track, but I think we saw, once he crossed that finish line, how much it did take out of him.
Well, it was great representation there for the Caribbean islands. Trinidad, Jamaica, the Bahamas. Stephen Gardiner is the new world champion in a massive national record, the 6th fastest in history. South American record for Zambrano, the 21-year-old. Kerley has to settle for the bronze.